This is Undone by Dale, imperfect on purpose. And I am encouraged, I am very encouraged by my Sunday morning viewing. That is Sunday, April 12th, here in the Southern Hemisphere. Because not only did my spectacular over-the-top Fendi haul video go live, and did I receive so much encouragement, support and shared joy in the comments section and on my DMs on Instagram. Because of that video, I also got to share the joy of other people's luxury unboxings that I haven't seen so many videos drop in the space of like, I don't know, a few hours, where I was like, oh my God, another one to watch. It's like back in the day where you'd have to line them up and figure out how much time you had, and it was almost a job to get through all of the videos. So a shout out to those creators who made my Sunday morning a little bit joyful as well. We had Claire Louise Lux, who had a Fendi unboxing. We had Jessie Style, who had an Hermes unboxing and teased that there are many more unboxings to come from her recent trip to Japan. Who else did we have? Now I'm going blank. Let me just check my feed. I know there are a few. I know there were a few. Let's have a look at my watch history. Okay, who else have I watched this morning? Melinda from Melinda's Moments, formerly geez, I can't even remember. Lux Purse Love had a custom Longchamp unboxing. Lisa from the channel Luxury and Life in the Middle had a Dream Louis Vuitton unboxing. So yeah, there was a lot of joy, and you know, I thought I'd just keep the momentum going. I was a little bit, you know, there's been so many videos about, oh, luxury's dead and it's so uncool. And I think Jessie even mentioned in her video how she's kind of holding back on sharing, because even though that's what her channel's about, she feels like there's a lot of judgment around it. And I personally, thank you guys, I personally don't see judgment coming from my videos. I think you get that I get. There's a whole other world outside of this luxury bubble on YouTube, and you don't have to kind of alert me to it and say, hey Dale, remember there's real world problems going on. So I kind of appreciate, my hair is doing its own thing today. I kind of appreciate the fact that you don't feel like you have to spell that out to me, and I hope that's because you know that I know. And I think we all know, we all talk about escapism, yet you know, it gets clicks to be all doom and gloom and say luxury's dead. And I was just encouraged, I guess, by that, whether it was a serendipitous kind of situation where everything, you know, fed into each other, or just coincidence, or something's happening, we're buzzing again. I don't know, maybe we're escaping from the escapism. I think just like that period during the 2020-2023 kind of area where we felt like we needed some blue skies to open up, maybe we're using luxury to do that again. I don't know, but thank you to everyone for their support on my video. And yeah, if you want some more content, go check out those videos I mentioned. I will link them in the description box below. I've got a couple of little things to share with you today. After I filmed my unboxing video yesterday, I actually went out for a bit of a shoppy shop to have a look at some new season's pieces. I've picked them up, I'll integrate them in my wardrobe, and I will share those in my monthly outfit recap videos, because I think that's where they fit best. So if you are interested in those and you want to see new pieces and how they're integrated and what I'm doing for the seasonal change, subscribe to me here on YouTube and follow me on Instagram at Undone by Dale. Okay, the first luxury purchase, it wasn't on the thumbnail, but it is worth mentioning. My good friend Connor from the channel The Closet by Connor, who never releases videos anymore, and it breaks my heart because he is so good at YouTube. He just has a busy life. What can I say? And YouTube's just not cutting it. I think actually just a little tangential movement here, but Jerusha nailed it in her recent video where she said it's like a game of tennis in that we create content and we hit it out there and you just don't get the engagement back. So it's like hitting a tennis ball to nobody and expecting, you know, to get some feedback or some enjoyment or some kind of momentum. It doesn't happen. It's not one-sided. And so when you're not getting that, you just kind of tap out. And, you know, if I sat in this room and just talked to myself in a mirror, I guess it would be the same as talking to myself in a camera and a lot less work on the edit. But it's just not as engaging as sharing it with real people on the other side of this camera. So anyway, back to Connor. He collects Diptyque city candles, and he was sharing with me that there was a new release, and he shared with me the ones he got, and he shared the notes and said, I think you would really love this one and it's really pretty. And I said, oh yes, I would. I never asked him to get it for me, but the beautiful boy that he is offered to source it for me. So it is the London candle, and the notes on this one, I mean, the packaging in the box itself is, oh, I can smell it now. I've just ripped that plastic seal off. Look at this gorgeous packaging. So pretty. It's got lilacs, gardenia, I believe, are the notes. I wonder where they are. Maybe they're on the website. Oh my God, it's so pretty. This is the first time I've opened it, obviously. So it's a silver jar with the gorgeous lilacs all over it. It's gorgeous. When I went to Diptyque in Tokyo, I bought a diffuser, electric diffuser, and the next scent I've got for that one is amber, which will be perfect for our kind of fall, spring, summer season. But oh, that's gorgeous. That can just sit here and just, you know, make the room smell delicious. I don't want to get rid of the packaging. It's so pretty. I wonder where, if I can find the notes. I will put them over here, but I'm pretty sure I remember lilac, gardenia, maybe some tuberose. Maybe. But yeah, check it out. It's over here. It smells beautiful. Looks beautiful. So thanks, Connor, for organising that one for me. Another little luxury. These Roger Vivier shoes I picked up from Satire. Satire is a online luxury sale outlet, I guess you could call them. I've bought a few things. I've bought a Fendi baguette from there. I have bought a Fendi men's blazer from there. I have bought a couple of little JW Anderson sale accessories from there, and I think I've bought some other shoes, but I think this is the first time I've bought Roger Vivier from there. You know as much as I love my Fendi colibris, and they were featured in my recent Fendi haul. If you haven't seen it, hold on, go and check it out. There's two pairs of luxury shoes that well, three actually, that I buy over and over again. One, Fendi colibris, beautiful for work and play. Two, Hermes Aran sandals. Don't wear those to work, but definitely get my wear out of them. It's just finding the seasonal kind of colour palettes that work for me. And three, Roger Vivier Belle Vivier trumpet pumps. And this is how they come packaged. We've got some spare little heel tips in this cute little dust bag. I've got a gorgeous silky satin thick dust bag. And these I picked up for about half price compared to the usual retail price. They are legitimate, they are authentic. A lot of people ask that about Satire. Okay, these might surprise you. I got these chocolate brown patent Belle Vivier trumpet pumps. These shoes are the sexiest shoes, and it's funny now Chanel is doing square toes because Roger Vivier used to design for Christian Dior. So there's a history lesson for you. But Chanel are now doing square toes. These are synonymous with Roger Vivier, as is the buckle and this heel. This heel is a super comfortable heel. It's 7 centimeters high, but there's something about the shape of this shoe that is so unique. There's nothing quite like it on the market, and I had been, you know, in my chocolate phase at the moment because I'd been kind of buying like I do with the rest of my wardrobe, making sure that I had chocolate blazer, chocolate blouses, cami, pants, jacket, shoes to go with my new chocolate bag. If you missed her in the haul, here she is. So again, fits in my wardrobe, kind of cooler tones, and I desperately wanted to have a beautiful pair of Vivier trumpet pumps to go with this bag, because not that I'm an accessories matcher. I don't typically match my shoes and my bags, especially not the same brands or styles. However, there's something really polished and put together about having tonal outfits, and I will one day do a all chocolate look where I do the pants, these beautiful shoes. There is another one. I don't see the point in kind of showing you. Okay, I'll get them out. See how they're all wrapped and protected. Okay, so you can see the pair together, but there's something about having an all tonal look from head to toe. It just looks effortlessly beautiful, but with little details that kind of highlight your personality and individuality and your personal style. So I'm super glad to get these at a super discounted price in a colour that I absolutely wanted. I've learned my lesson with the patents and I've gone up a half size on these. So typically true size is 39. So with the patent, I just find in a warm climate, more often than not, my feet will swell around midday and then they will be so painful. And more Roger Vivier are doing patent colours instead of the soft leather colours. So I don't know why that's the case. I don't have a contact at a Roger Vivier boutique, but this one joins the stable of about 4 or 5 of these pairs. Plus I've got some really special ornamental pairs with, you know, Swarovski crystals and pearls, and then I've got boots also. So yeah, these are one of the 3 styles and brands of shoes that I have multiple pairs of and wear consistently for the last, 5-6 years. So yeah, that's all I had to show you today. Keep an eye on my Insta as I start integrating them into my daily outfits, which I post religiously. You'll also see me styling my new Fendi haul. You'll also see the new bits and pieces that I've picked up. Think of chocolate browns, dusty pinks, peacock prints, and a couple of other unique kind of a plaid number, some olive green. So yeah, I had a great time at the shops yesterday. Don't hide your luxury love. Just find people who share it with you and encourage them, and they will encourage you. That's what this community is all about. No need to be small because it makes other people feel bigger. So yeah, like, hype, subscribe. Thanks again for all your support on my videos. I love connecting with you here. It's much better than talking to myself, and I guarantee you my husband thanks you for it. So ciao guys.